What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of Get Hype AF podcast. I am your host, Mad Whack Jackson, and today is episode 20 of season 2. Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share this video, and tag anyone who you think might be interested in watching. We have a big show and a very special guest today who is already backstage watching. By the way, if you can watch this on YouTube, don't forget to sub that channel. And I'm not going to waste any more time, you guys. We have Tara from FBA with us today. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring her on. Everyone, please welcome
Hi.
Tara.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hello.
Hi, how are
Thank you for
you?
coming on.
Of course.
All right. So, the first couple of questions I just jump right into, basically to kind
Go.
of just let everyone kind of get a feel of who you are. So, I know this is kind of an iffy one if you want to answer. What age are you? Where are you from? And where do you currently reside?
Okay, so I am never ashamed to say I'm 35. I feel like there is nothing wrong with asking somebody's age. I am loud and proud 35. I feel like Jay-Z said 30 is the new 20, so 40 is the new 30, and I feel like being 35 is like my favorite year so far. And I'll actually be 36 on Tuesday. So
Oh,
that's
well,
pretty cool.
happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm from Howard Beach, Queens, New York. I grew up in Long Island, and then I moved to Brooklyn with Jerry. We lived there for about 8 years or so, and then we moved out to Kansas City. So that's currently where I reside, Kansas City.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Nice. So, okay. For you, this is going to be kind of a multi-tiered question because you're kind of like me and you do so many different things.
Yes.
So, first question is, I guess what did you start first? Was it music or fashion?
Okay, so that question I was just thinking about the other day. So when I started FBA, I started it as just the name of what my company would be one day, right? So there's a couple parts to it. I've always loved fashion. And then, so I came up with the name Famous by Association. And I was like, one day when I have this company, that this is what I'm going to call it. And I told Jerry, and he was like, oh my God. And he's like, that's like a really good name. He's like, but I would call it FBA. So right there, FBA was birthed. And so the music was first because I would be so inspired in the studio with Jerry that like we would start shooting music videos. I started having these visions. I feel like I'm like a visionary. And I would use his lyrics to write cool shit on jackets. So it kind of started from like his music, I guess, because that's what inspired me. Like that's what I would write on them. And then he again would, oh, like my biggest supporter, he would always say, those jackets are dope. Like one day your jackets, like really, I think they're gonna be something. So it started from the music, but fashion has just lived in my soul since I'm born.
So, I guess what was your biggest inspiration? Could you kind of say it was Jerry, or does it come from something before that?
His lyrics.
His lyrics?
Yeah, because he's like, I could, like, as much as I'm biased, right? Because I'm so close to the music, I also am such like a fan, and like his music and his words, like even if it's my story, like it helps me. I separate from it, and I would like write his lyrics out, and then when I would write them out, I would realize that they truly were like poetry, and then I would feel like he had such good things to say that like why not write that on the back of a jacket,
I definitely agree,
you know?
obviously.
Yeah.
um, how many how many personal designs do you think you've done to this date?
Oh man, I never even thought to put a number on it. I mean, designs including unfinished, like where I thought something, or uh, I don't know, thousands, because I have all different things, whether they're drawings, whether they're like samples, whether it's yeah, like something I sketched or
Do
thing,
you
something like
have
that.
do you have an approximate unit sold maybe?
I've probably sold the whole time. I mean, I've been doing the jacket since like 2016, but nobody really gave a shit until more recently. So I would say as of more recently, I've probably sold about 100.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, and then also like, and then yeah, sold. I would say sold 100.
All right. Do you gift the majority of them?
Not majority, certain instances or like there's certain reasons why. Like honestly, I don't know if you know who Justina Valentine is, but she's a super super dope artist. She's like a an actress. She's all these things, and she's on Wild and Out. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah,
I yeah,
she's
I
yes.
it's yeah.
Yes, dope as ever. So that's been, mine and Jerry's homie for a long time. And she was actually the first inspiration, like she was one of my first like muses where I was like, when I saw her, I like saw the jacket, you know? So I forgot what the question was, but yeah,
Um the question was actually if you gift a lot
oh,
of
right,
them.
right, right.
So
So gift, right. Okay, so something like that, like I gifted to her, right? And then I was like, either she likes it, like, or she doesn't. And then once I started doing that for her, then there was like certain people that I would like seek out or see visions for. Or if I feel that to me, sometimes I could use it as a barter or a trade, or literally like out of nowhere, I'll just be inspired by like even jelly, for instance. Like I was inspired Ritz. I've made stuff for ISO, X-rated, tech. Like I just, it's not even necessarily gifting. It's like I was inspired by you and I made this for you, you know? And then yes, definitely gifting. I gift a lot of the jackets to like my nieces, like younger girls. I love making like little kid stuff. So that stuff I've actually more so recently been selling, but I gift it because I also feel like in gifting, it's like, okay, if I could gift this to somebody, then that recently has actually really been bringing me sales in. So
absolutely. I'm sure having one of your jelly roll being put in the Hall of Fame isn't working against you too badly either.
I I feel like that was like I can't even believe like that happened. Like that was like Jelly is like one of the dearest people to my soul, and that jacket to me, like I felt undeserving, right? And my sister said to me like, so I made that right before we went on tour with him, and you forget about I forgot about the process that it took to actually make that jacket. I just think of the end goal of it, making to it, like when he wore it to that show that night. But my sister was like, do you know, like when you were walking out the door to go on tour, like it was like late at night, I'm rushing, I'm holding a million things. She's like, you were literally painting that jacket as you were walking out the door. So it's like I feel like wow, undeserving, but then at the same time I think no, no, no. That's actually what happens when you actually fucking think that you are capable of getting something done and doing it. Like that took a lot. Like my homie Zane, like shout out Zane, honestly, first and foremost too, because if it wasn't for Zane, he sewed that for me.
Wow.
So my jackets are like I thrift them, I curate them, I like, do like certain sort of shopping because I like to like recycle them. I don't like to just buy like brand new. I like to find special pieces. And with Jelly's jacket, because of the size, I couldn't find anything, even like online, nothing. So instead, we thrifted a bunch of jeans and then we patchworked that. But if it was not for Zane, I would not have gotten that done in time. And even Jerry had input on the jacket too, just in like certain symbols to put on it and stuff. So like having it go all the way to the Hall of Fame and then knowing that like FBA is on there, I just feel like, wow, just stay at anything that you believe you're capable of doing. Cause that's like, that, like, you can't even try to get in there. You know, it's just something I never even
You could
like,
never even imagine. You couldn't have
no,
imagined achieving. It
never,
just
because even like on the night of that show in Nashville when he wore it, like that, right? That was like the best night of my life. And then like for all the photos of it to make it to like all the promo for that doc, like I was like, ah. And then like a year later, like more happens from it. And it's just like my friend Steve DM me and he said, "Is this your jacket?" And it was a picture of Jelly on like the red carpet where he was actually wearing the jacket he wore to the Grammys, the Pharrell jacket. And I'm like, no. And then I clicked on the picture and I saw my jacket. And I'm like, hold up, wait, what's going on? So then I'm like Googling and then I just straight up DM Bunny. And I was like, Bunny, like, is this real? And she was like, baby girl.
we froze. Did we freeze?
Sorry, did I lose you for a sec? Yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
that was something like, I don't know, it's like fuck you for anyone who ever like I don't do the jackets for anything other than like because I love it. So like fuck you to anyone who ever like not even told me my shit was whack. I don't even care if you say the shit's whack. Just for anyone that said like you can't do like impossible shit because that's fucking like everyone in my family like hit me like I don't know. It's just it's the gift that keeps on giving and like Jelly Roll. I love you till the day I die.
So I have another question on here, and since you kind of brought it up in that last little segment here, I kind of want to jump to that question real fast. If you have an hater, and you do not have to address them directly, but just overall, if you have a hater, what would you like to say to them? How do you handle them?
So if anybody hates me or shows hate to me, depending on what they say, right? Because I'll take hate and I'll take criticism and think about it. And if I can think of the perspective of that person might have a point, then I can be open to it. But for the haters, I love you. I'm not mad at you. Sorry that I bother you. I'm gonna keep living and existing. I wish no bad upon your soul, and I feel bad for you. It's more so you're wasting your time. You're wasting your own time. Spend that somewhere else. I like I don't know if you enjoy it. If hating me makes you happy, then like okay, I still love you anyway. I accept you.
That's pretty
I
much
don't
what
hate
I say.
anyone.
My haters, they always tend to make me famous, so I appreciate them. I tell them to go ahead and bring it on.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I feel like maybe you know what you know what I don't like? I don't like feeling like the feeling of being judged because it's like I don't. If I feel judged, then it just kind of separates me. Like I don't do well with that. It doesn't like do good in my mind. So I don't like to feel judged or hated. I just feel like yeah, I don't you know why? Because I don't judge people. Like I can never. I don't know. It's that's ugly. Yeah. I mean, I think the bigger the shit gets, the more hate comes. But I lead with love.
It's it's um it's hard for people who only think positive to understand how others can be so negative, really. So it's totally understandable, why you just you don't understand how people want to be that way or could ever want to put anyone down. It's
Yeah, and
it's just weird.
it's like usually a problem within themselves, and like people can't handle looking at themselves like that. So it's like they have work to do on themselves.
All right. Um, so once you kind of decide what your muse is, how you were saying, like you have that kind of idea and someone sparks your creative energy, how long do you would you say an average it takes you from start to finish on one of your projects?
Depends who and what, because like sometimes being a visionary for me is a hindrance, because like Jerry always says, I try to tell the whole Harry Potter story in 3 minutes. Like I could see it and then I see so far that it's like I gotta, it's like it gets out of my hands. So sometimes I go too big, where then if I'm like realistically trying to figure, like I have something for Travis Scott I'm working on. And this has been about an 8 month process because I've already had the piece. And then I've just been, everything's different. Every one that if I get like a muse, like if someone is a muse to me, indicating I want to get them, like I want to gift it to them, it's like I have to bunker down and say I have to go get this. So it could take a year, it could take 6 months, it could take 2 weeks, it could take, I've done jackets in literally one day where I'm like I have to get this done by like by the time I see them tomorrow. But like, it could, like I said, the Travis Scott thing, that's a work in progress. That's just he inspires me just creatively, something about him, and I made a piece and I want him to have it.
Do you by chance, and I know this is going to be a hard question, but do you have a favorite that you've done?
I have a couple favorites, yes. I have some of Jerry's are my favorites. Just because I guess like they're Jerry's, you know. But my favorite, I really like I made a vest for Kasky. I haven't really posted it too much because I've just been saving the post, but I really like the Kasky vest I made. And there was one, oh my, okay, so my friend Maggie is Palestinian and she is very dear to my heart. And I had a really cool jacket and it was a really great fit on her. And I made it like Palestinian proud. I used the Palestinian colors, and I feel like that was my favorite jacket because, like, of the importance of the statement of it.
Absolutely. Um, oh, man, we're gonna veer onto a kind of a different topic. Do you have a favorite song right now?
Hmm. A favorite song right now would be, yes. I don't think I could say the title, but it's a new one by Jerry. All right, I'll real quick. It's called Pilot. But that's my favorite song right now. My favorite song of all time is Mr. Brightside.
Wow, that is actually a question, but most people can't answer it, so I make it very specific as to currently. So thank you for
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Yes.
Um, how long have you been DJing?
Okay, so the DJing started in September when I went on the tour with Jerry Ritz, Nova Poets. Um, I had put like maybe a 2 month learning process into Jerry teaching me. And then this opportunity came around in September. And yeah, so I DJ'd that tour, and that was, yeah, like I started 1 month and then the next month I did a whole tour.
So wow, that's really kind of a pretty new then. You did
Yeah,
amazing. I got to see you in Colorado Springs
Colorado.
and Denver,
Yes, oh my God. Yeah, I
and
feel like I feel like even as a DJ, like to me, I feel like DJ T Money is Jerry's DJ for when it's needed. And like, because my job is to play Jerry's music. So I'm not claiming to be like, you know, Funk Flex or like anything like that. I like shout out to the DJs because I have a whole new respect for them after being on that side. But I feel like I'm Jerry's DJ because I'm supposed to play Jerry's music for the people.
So is it something that you plan on pursuing in the future?
When he needs me to play his records, I will. Whether that's even from side state, I don't, it's not, because the sunglasses, like once this happens and TJ and DJ T Money is in the house, she's different than Tara. You know, she's just more chill and like subdued. And like if Jerry needs me to spin his records and play them, then that's what I'll do. Like Jerry teaches me like so much about the stuff, but like, I mean, being a DJ is not an easy thing. Like I learned a lot of it because not every night like was perfect. Like there was a couple nights I malfunctioned, and it's like Jerry is elite professional, and then it's like I'm amateur newbie. But you know, he gave me the confidence to be up there every night and spin. And I feel like who has the opportunity to do some shit like this?
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw, we didn't notice any mishaps other than a dead microphone, but I don't think that has anything to do with
Well,
either you or
showbiz.
him. And the
Yeah.
show still went on.
Wait,
That sucker,
what
that show
show?
went on. That microphone died from, I think, like it was dying from the third song that he started on his set, and by some miracle, it played through the whole thing and did not
Right.
die until the last song.
Right. Wait, that was what's the name of that venue? That was
That was Oscar Blues, the
yes,
Black
yes,
Mustard.
yes, yes. I actually love that venue.
Yeah, that's one of our new favorites too. That
I
was
love it.
our first time going to that venue was to see you and Jerry. Actually,
Oh,
that
that's
was
when you
our
gave me
first
my
time.
necklace. That was when you gave me my necklace. I actually wore it
Yes,
the other day. Yes.
yes, I love it. I love that. I love that you love it so much.
I love you so much. I think you're fantastic. You know I do. Like I just love meeting you guys like in person, and then it's like, oh my God, you're like you're actually like our family for life. And
See, I'm
even seeing
geeking.
you like even seeing you do the pod and stuff, like I'm proud of you. Like you're out there and like you do your shit. And I even you know who I saw? K Rise Sunshine. She was wearing this crazy hoodie that you made her. And
I actually, I have a picture of that. If you don't, I don't mind me bringing it up and showing real
no,
fast.
please, because I want you to well, we said we were gonna do some sort of collab.
Yeah,
So I wanna, I wanna definitely
if
do
I could
something like
find it.
that. Yeah.
All right. So, to anyone who did not see my fancy, cool, badass jacket on the Facebooks, here's a little picture of kind of what it looks like. My
Jerry was like,
version
yo, I
of
love
FBA.
that. Yes, Jerry loved that. I even like it with the yellow. I don't think I saw it with the yellow because that's the B. That's the B in FBA, you know?
Yeah, so that's what she's referring to. I made a jacket for you. Most of you guys know my girl K Rise Sunshine, who is my hype partner out in Houston, Texas.
Is
I
she
made her
like
a
the
jacket.
sweetest girl you've ever met in your life? Because I adore that girl.
She is. She's out.
She's,
She's pumped and hype and doing her thing like I do, and that's why we get along.
yes,
We
yes,
got our
same,
feet to the floor and we're out there doing our thing. And
same.
the fact that we go through a lot of stuff being women kind of in the promotion game, and I think we kind of stuck together and linked together through that. Uh,
Yes, I love that.
um, I think you might have actually just touched on this kind of on Facebook, but maybe it's a little different. What song makes you emotional?
Hmm. I mean, let's see. Honestly, Jerry's music makes me cry a lot. Because I listen to a lot of music, but like I'm a Jerry fan. I listen to like Jerry. Like I don't even know like the rapper stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like I like listen to Jerry. So I would say Michael makes me cry. Out My Head makes me cry. Um Kings and Queens makes me cry. Um Front Door. I don't know if you've heard Front Door, but that's, some of the shit's hella personal, So that's Front Door makes me cry. Save Me, Jelly Roll makes me cry. Um, oh man. Oh, okay. I have a random one. It's by Grace Van. Oh, Beautiful Thing by Grace Vanderwall.
Um,
I got another one. Into the Mystic by Van Morrison.
One of our commenters says Memorial Day.
Oh my God, Memorial Day. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I didn't know there was a chat. Sorry if I didn't see it.
It doesn't give me the option to overlay. I wish it did, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh,
we're
I see
on
that in here. Oh,
Facebook
join the
and
chat. Okay.
um you guys
Memorial
have
Day, yes.
you've had the opportunity to tour quite a bit with Jerry. Do you have a favorite venue that you like to go to?
Oh, I love venues. I have like endless like photo albums of like green rooms, venue doors, venue bathrooms. Let's see, favorite venue. Hmm, I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know the name of it though. There's a venue in Seattle. If anyone knows, in Seattle, there's like all these pool blow ups hanging from the ceiling. I like that venue. I usually judge a venue by like backstage accessibility, parking accessibility, where the stage is laid out, like how it's laid out. Oh, another one is I'm really bad at the names of venues. That's the thing. That Oxar place I loved. Um, oh, we played a Flagstaff venue with Jelly. That was in Flags. Again, I don't know. That was in like a forest somewhere. Oh, there's a lot of venues, man. I'm a venue. I like venues. I like always assess them when I go in, like where the bar is, or Idaho's got cool venues, Montana. But I don't know the
Is
names.
there one that you haven't been to that you would like Jerry to open?
Oh my God, I want Jared to open an MSG. I've been there, but MSG, like that's the goal. That's where we're trying to go. Yeah, or even like maybe he's played at the House of Blues. I don't know. He's played at so many. And it's crazy too, because it's like I feel like there's levels to the venues, and it's like going to venues that like Mac Miller went to, or this person was at, or Macklemore, or like Corday, or Ash Nico. These people have passed through there, and then it's like, oh my God, like we're on the path. And then to go to like the Tech and Jelly venues, that's like Red Rocks is like to be backstage at Red Rocks, like that's like life goals.
Man, if you had the opportunity to collaborate with anyone on for any reason, who would you want to collaborate with?
Ooh, on like the fashion. Oh my God, Kid Super in 1 second. Do you know who that is?
I don't, but you can bet I'm going to look them up.
Look him up. Kid Super. He is hugely inspirational. Like, wow, he is a god. Because I literally I watched him from like not nothing. He always had this little shop out in Brooklyn, but I watched him do the things that he said he was gonna do. And now he's like doing collaborations with like Louis Vuitton. So it's like, and he was always somebody that even on social media, he's always been like responsive to me, or just help me.
I think that's the humanism to me is what makes like for me and for instance the fact that I could message you and you respond, it makes you more human to me because in to me you are someone kind of out of my stratosphere, so for you to
Oh,
take time to respond to me And I know, I'm sure you don't see yourself that way, but a lot of
Oh,
people do see you kind of, you're
wow.
higher up there, you are someone.
I feel
So
like
for
I love,
you
oh
to
my God,
respond to
maybe that's
me
okay.
and even know my name and appreciate the little things that I've done for you is just, that makes you all more human and approachable and likable as a person instead of just being some kind of Louis Vuitton figure that's, so
Too far away.
too
Yeah.
far away, just so kind of like unrealistic in a
Thank you
sense.
so much. That's so sweet. That's really sweet of you to say because I feel like yeah, like that's how he was. Even Bunny. Bunny is somebody that like I feel like wow, this like glamorous, like beautiful, like star that like is like she's just so amazing to me, and then like she's normal when you talk to, because we're just like we're all people. Like as soon as I saw you, I like wanted to hug you because you've been there, like you've been there for us. Like that's not you're not just regular to me. You're Mad Back Jackson.
He's like, that's awesome. Shout out, Tara. You're freaking awesome, FBA. I freaking love you guys.
Love you too.
Um, so, what are some of your strategies, and ways to grow, or to kind of reword it, your 5 year plan?
5 years is hard for me because I feel like time isn't like it's not if, it's just when. And I feel like ways to grow is to like you have to like open your mind and like say like step out of like side of yourself, or like be able to handle the things that the people that care about you say to you, and not get like offended by things like you won't grow. Like if two or three people mention or say something about you and then you choose to not change, what to me really it starts with, actually I would say, what makes you happy? What are you trying to do? And I'm trying to live a life where I have the financial freedom to take care of my family, my parents, and build my business, have my babies with Jerry, get married, have the life. Like, no one's going to tell us that we're not going to live the life that we said we wanted to. And it's not about having everything, it's not about the materialistic shit. It's about, like, nah, we said we were going to do this. Like even like him at Red Rock, like we pray, like we actively try. You have to actively try, even if it's this much a day, like small, consistent, like little, like just chip away every day at it, even if you put 5 minutes towards it. Because people will be like, oh, well, I have a job. They get very comfortable in just like not even normalcy, just okay, like if you work a job and then you go out on the weekends and you get drunk and then you go back on Monday and you go to your job and you're happy, then like more power to you. But most people aren't happy, and most people don't think that they're capable of, oh, I could never do that, or that's too, and they make a billion excuses. If you stop and like and talk to yourself and then realize how many excuses you're telling yourself as to why you didn't do something, it's like alarming. And it's like, if you're not getting up and doing it, who's going to do it for you? Like my grandfather always said, if you want something done, like do it yourself. And there's not going to, like, people manifest even, right? And they think, oh, you just think about something and it happens. It's like, absolutely. You have a thought and it's the seed and it's got to go through like the ground. It's got to break out of the shell. It's got to come through the dirt. It's got to hopefully not get killed by like bugs. Like it's like, it's ugly and it's hard. So I don't know, most people like give up on themselves, or you just have to know that it's not going to be easy. But if you want it, you have to go get it, because like I'm not going to be 80 and be like, I didn't at least try. Even with the music. I'm going for a Grammy. Like, I'm not stopping until we get a Grammy because that's what we said we were gonna do. And I'll die trying to do it. And there's no way at 80 I'm gonna be like, man, I wish I wouldn't have given up doing that. Like, you just have to not stop. Stop making excuses. Me and Jerry have a thing. No daytime leisure activities. In 2016, when we started FBA, that was our thing. No daytime leisure activities. And that's a big commitment. That means no, like, beaches. That means no, like, just fucking around, for lack of a better term, or hanging out, and maybe that's not the right way, but it's like there's no entrepreneurship and building a business. There's no time off. If you're not doing it, it's not getting done. And all the information is there. It's just how willing are you to learn? How much time are you willing to put into it? How much are you willing to be okay with jumping and being like, uh-oh, I don't know if this is going to work, and everyone is telling you that it's not going to. It's a lot of that, it's a lot of questioning, and then society tells us all these things, and we have to do things by certain ages or go to college and get married, and like it's like, no, everyone's got to just live how they want to, in love.
Absolutely. Yeah. So basically, you need to just, you said it, quit making excuses.
Stop making excuses. Everybody makes fucking excuses. Oh, why don't you try to do this tomorrow? Oh, I can't because I have this. Oh, all right. Well, what about this day? Well, I have this. Or how come you don't drive here? Oh, because my car's broken. Oh, because I don't, like, oh, I don't have the money. Oh, like, it's always an excuse. Like, and it's not someone's fault. I'm not saying people are bad. I do it too. But it's like, I'm just making an excuse.
Wow. No daytime, no leisurely activity. That's got to be rough.
No daytime leisure activities. That was yeah. I mean, we gave up like splurging on dinners or vacations or Friday nights at the clubs. Like,
Man,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what is the word I'm looking for? That is
commitment.
yes, that is commitment for sure.
Yes, yes.
Man. Um, can I ask the baby question with you and Jerry? Are you gonna eventually, are babies in the picture for you guys?
Oh my God, we cannot wait to have a baby. So I really want twins.
Twins.
Jerry, yeah, for my whole life, I've always wanted twins. But Jerry's family, like his uncles are identical twins, his cousins, he's got cousins, like there's twins in his family. I've always wanted twins. I always have wanted a baby with Jerry. He always wants a baby with me. So yes, a baby will be there. Just,
Right.
just matter of when we post it. Not that I'm pregnant now. I promise. I'm not. But
Yeah, just waiting for all the comments over here to
Yeah,
wait,
no.
wait, what? Wait for you to post it. What?
No. Oh my God, no, we can't. Like, that's something too. It's like, even like all like the fans and stuff, like that's something that like will be so fun to like share with you guys. And like, yeah, oh, I can't wait to have a baby. Which, like, Jerry is like gonna be the best dad in the whole world. And I feel like, oh my God, yeah, our cute little family. I mean, I'm definitely into one. I'm hoping they're twins, so then that will be two. I just don't know if I do have one, if it will be like multiple. Like, we'll start with one and then we'll go from there. I got the names picked out and everything.
Oh man, so you are ready.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to remind my viewers to go ahead and ask any questions if you have any. And I did see one. Irish Brian would like to know what your
Irish
favorite
Brian.
cologne is.
Let me see. Jerry wears. There's this newer one. I mean, like literally, Jerry has this spray. I don't know if it's like even an Axe spray. I don't know. It's some sort of like some shit, and it's like, oh my God, it smells so good. Or, I love Old Spice. My grandpa used to wear it, so it reminds me of it.
That's actually what I wear. So
I
just
love, like,
saying.
like the white bottle. You know which one I'm talking about? Like that
Yeah.
old school, like
My grandpa, yeah, my grandfather and my dad used to wear it, so I just kind of adopted their smell, and now it's what I wear.
Oh, it's so good. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love it. Bree Connor has a question. Hopefully, did you like the stuffed lion?
Brie Connor, that is placed specially by Twitch the zebra, and your gifts and your note for me and Jerry was so thoughtful, and we love you forever, forever, forever.
I love his little jacket. I've gotten the opportunity to hang out with Bree and her little man, and they're some of our closest best friends out here. I love them to death.
Oh my God, that jacket, like he changed my life with that jacket because even with Jelly, he's somebody that, right? Like maybe there isn't always a 7X available. And maybe for Bree's little baby, like there's not options for him. And I wanted him to feel like I know he wears it often. So like if he feels cool wearing that, like I'm gonna make jackets for him for the rest of his life. And it inspires me to like there's a lot of people that have the same condition that he has. And it's like I like the different people. I like the people that are a little bit different, that like maybe there's not options for him. So I would love to be eventually be a place where we can expand on that and help provide clothes for people in that area.
Cody Ross would
Cody
like to
Ross.
right on. You're familiar with him too. He would like
I
to
am.
know how much a coat would cost. He would like to. I'm going to just say get in touch with you and get one personally commissioned, and he would gladly pay for sure.
Thank you, Madback Jackson. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cody, hit me. I actually have to hit you anyway. So after this, we'll text. What's up, Cameron? I see this. I see these. Oh, Sunray. What's up? What's up, Cody? Yes, Pam. Mike, Pam, are you coming to Seattle? Please tell me you'll be there. Oh, all these comments. Oh, David Dalton too. Okay, I'm just seeing all this. Yolanda. Thank you guys for all the jacket comments. It means so much to me. I have a bunch more coming because there's 31 days left in the month. So
That's right. You're doing. Is it one?
one a
Explain that
day.
again. One a day.
One a day for the 31 days.
Have you done one today?
I have not posted it yet because sometimes I literally get it posted by like 11:58. Because as long as I get it in that day, I'm good. But it's a lot. But I got them, so I just gotta post them.
Is there any chance, besides your own thing right now, I'll save that for you, is there anything you could possibly sneak peek show us that you might be working on?
There is. So let me see which one. Okay, actually, let me show you two because one is for I'm not like name dropping, but if anyone watches The Housewives, Teresa from Jersey is a good friend of mine, and I'm making her one, so I'm going to show you guys that one. But then there's another one that it's in the collection, but I'm not sure if it like vibes. So like if we could get a general consensus, if like people think yes, it should be in the collection. Cool. Okay.
Cool. Yes.
Okay, so the Teresa jacket is I make like things that say like New York as fuck or Midwest as fuck, Colorado as fuck, like whatever you are as fuck. So I made one for her. She's super Italian, so I did Italian as fuck, but it's actually written in Italian. So
Oh, do you hand paint? Did you hand paint that?
I did. It's not finished. And I got to still do the front and stuff, but it's going to be all sparkled out. But yeah, so this one's for Teresa. And then let me show you the one that you guys tell me if you think it should be in the collection.
Okay, commenters, better be ready to pull out those flames.
This one is reversible, so I'm only going to show you the outside. I won't show you the reversible side.
Oh man, that's already cool. AF.
So yeah, that one's not finished too. My homie Zane is putting a bunch of stuff on there. But so do we think? What do you think, Matt Wack?
I think it's dope.
You think I should keep it in the
I
collection?
yeah, I would
Okay.
wear it, and
Okay.
I'm super picky.
Okay. Cool. So
But
that's making it.
yeah, no, I totally have to throw this in here because you're over here talking about how everything is as fuck. So I just gotta represent my 303 as fuck.
Bitch, why are we on the same wave always?
That's my shit, artsy fartsy. It stands for as fuck and artsy fartsy.
Wow.
Double timing. That's also for anyone who didn't know because I was asked this question recently. The AF in hype AF does stand for as fuck, but it also does stand for artsy fartsy for anyone wondering. It's both.
Okay. See? Subliminals. That's what I love. Yeah, no, that's so we actually have to make a piece together. So the fact that we're both as fuck, it's like
It's meant to be as fuck.
absolutely meant to be. Yes.
I
So
love
yeah,
that.
so that's my March. That's what I'm doing for March, and then I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do a collection every couple months. So like the next one would probably be like June, but I'm just trying to figure out what style of jackets. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think if there's anything else to show. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot. I have a lot.
It seems like you have a lot going on. It seems really exciting, and I can't wait to see what you're going to show us the rest of this month,
I
let
know.
alone in the future. My God.
Oh my God, girl. Like, hopefully the cover of, I don't know, what's like the biggest fashion magazine? Vogue? Is Vogue the biggest fashion magazine?
Um,
Oh, you know where I would love to be, like my clothes to be in like paper magazine. That's that's goals.
yeah, I feel like Vogue or, yeah, I don't really know too many fashion magazines.
Yeah, I don't that's the thing. I don't care about like fashion week and like that's not what I'm in fashion for. I'm not like here to be competitive about it. I'm here to just like make what I like to make and like spread positivity.
If the opportunity arose, would that be something that you would dive into?
Oh my God, sign me up today. If the opportunity arose, but it takes a lot to do all those things. And it's yeah, definitely something maybe like somewhere in the future for sure.
Would you be designer only, or would you ever consider the model runway aspect of it?
I don't think I would like walk a runway, but like maybe modeling for the like ads of it, you know. And
Okay.
when you look into Kid Super, you'll see like the way he curates his models like for his shows. Like I would do go like somewhere along that line. And when you look him up, you'll understand what I mean.
All right. So I actually, man, we flew through our questions tonight. So I only have two left.
Okay.
So pretty much this is where I just kind of ask my viewers to go ahead and drop any more questions they may have. And I basically just give you the floor to talk about anything that you might have coming up or that I may have missed and to drop your social media handles.
For sure. I can I put them in the chat? It's I think it's Tara score under FBA on Insta. It's Fashion by Association FBA on Insta too. That's my fashion page. And then honestly, if you guys could just stay tuned for my jacket drop and music. Jerry's singles coming out. Like that's where like he's got some like every time I think that he outdid himself, he just outdoes himself again. Like this album is going to really, really like surpass, I guess is the word. All the things he's done so far. So like, guys, get ready. Wait,
That's
I want to
exciting.
ask you a question though.
Ooh.
What's your favorite Jerry song?
My favorite one is probably Butterflies. I don't know why,
Wow.
but the he's so lyrical and he speaks so much truth to me in that song, just about society in general. That one kind of just I love that song.
I love that song too. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Let me see. Everyone should be good here.
And I remembered one more question. I don't even know if you would
Yeah,
know. Um, are you guys planning on coming back to Colorado anytime soon?
we'll absolutely be back. I think he's got shows in like, so we're booking like a bunch of one-offs right now. So I know we're in like Seattle, then I know we're in Illinois, I know we're in Kentucky. We got a couple things coming up, but we'll definitely be back at Colorado. Have you been to the Moxie
I think
up
so.
in
Have we been to the
Greeley?
Moxie? Yes.
I
Yeah,
love
we
them.
saw Jerry
Oh yeah, wait. Did we see? No, we
N-
saw
in Greeley.
you.
Well, no, it was yeah, that was the Moxie. I thought it.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
and
Sunshine
Scala.
Studios, but the last time was at the Moxie and Oscar Blues.
Got you. Okay.
But we've seen you. Yeah, we've seen you. God,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so let me know what you need. Let me take a picture of this for my Insta so I can post it. Cute. I love that so much. And
Awesome.
I saw Crystal's coming on in a couple weeks.
Yes, she's going to be our last guest of the month.
She
So
is a queen.
yes, I'm so excited. And I want to shout out to you for bringing that up, in fact, because what you said earlier in the show about just motivating yourself and putting your best foot forward and not stopping. I have been wanting to reach out to you for so long, and I finally got the balls to do it. And in doing so, I got you, and I was able to get Mama Watson as well. So big steps,
Yes, I
and
love that.
so thank you guys so
Babe,
much.
I love you so much. Yes, hit me up for whatever you need and hit me. I'll be
All
around.
right, all right. I got the last question of the
Oh
show.
yeah, okay, of course.
What is your favorite dinosaur?
I would say pterodactyl. Just like
Pterodactyl.
pterodactyl.
I
Yeah.
I was hoping that would be your reason. I
Yes.
actually have the reason to show off my pterodactyl.
Oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, we need to incorporate that in our piece.
Yeah, so I'm a dinosaur freak if you didn't know. So that's why
So
that
is
is so
Jerry.
relevant.
So is Jerry. No, he's like he's obsessed with dinosaur stuff. Like it's crazy. Like he loves dinosaurs. That's so funny.
Yeah, we're meant to be fam then.
Yes, you are.
That is.
Absolutely. Yes, I love that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. Thank you for all my viewers. And I just want to let you know that you're welcome back on my show anytime you want. I can't wait. I will hit you up and we will talk about collaborating. And I wish you over 1 million sales. And I wish Jerry, I know he's already got this, but well over 1 million streams on everything that he releases in the future.
Oh, thank you so much, babe. Yes, hit me up. I'll definitely be back. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, babe.
Bye. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Major shout out to my guest, Tara, today, and to all of you guys for watching. Cody, thank you for tuning in. Shout out Sky Manor. They're going to be on the show later this month. Actually, next month, I believe. Dasha, girl, thank you for tuning in. Congratulations, bitch. I knew you could do it. You know what I'm talking about. She just scored a huge deal. Irish Brian, thank you for sending stars. You're freaking awesome, bro. I love you. Amato, bro. Long time no see. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending stars. Rob, thank you. Pam, Bree, wifey as always. Anyone else in the comments I may have missed? There's quite a few of you. David, I saw you in here. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching from YouTube, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. As you heard, we got some more huge shows coming up. Like, share this out, and it's never required, but it's always appreciated if you could send stars like some of our awesome homies did, or you can donate to the podcast directly via the links in my bio, Cash App, Venmo, etc. Um, that's it. I will see you guys Saturday for the next episode with Gemini the Prophet. So much love. Thank you guys, and peace out.